let's get to tomorrow's action because the slate is fantastic, and I got a lock right from the start. I don't know. How about you? I mean, Maction play.
Well, Maction on the hardwood, baby.
Kent State is not the team they were a year ago. CBS Sports Network covering this one. Akron's laying 6.5 off the loss to Toledo. I will lock up Akron -6.5. I think they're going to drill Kent State at the old Rhodes Arena. What are you doing here?
You know what? I'm going to join you here. I think they're off the loss, and Kent has been so up and down. Devastating loss the other night. Give me Akron. Lay it. Lock it up.
Let's go. Let's go. Iona is going to the moving company. Take on Ryder at the Alumni Gymnasium. Ryder's 6-4 at home. Iona's 4-5 on the road. Something's got to give. Iona won by 1 on February 4th, 94-93. I still think Iona completes the sweep. I will lay the 1.5. Mac?
Yeah, Iona had to dismiss somebody today from their team. So, I like to back the teams in those scenarios. Get up spot. Give me the Gaels. Tobin Anderson, lock it up. Iona.
Yeah. Lock. Wow.
Lock, baby. Lock.
Yeah, hopefully it was a starter. Right.
It was more than a starter. I believe it was Greg Gordon, their best player. I think this is a Penn State Kanye, or I think his name's Kanye Cleary.
The one game get up spot. Let's go.
So, yeah.
North Florida's at Jacksonville. North Florida's catching 1.5. These games are hard. The line tells me I'm going to go Jacksonville. I don't feel good about it. Don't bet this game. What are you doing here, Mac?
Oh man, I went back and forth. Give me North Florida, I guess. I didn't have a strong conviction here.
Penn is at fucking Dartmouth. Fucking Dartmouth's catching 6.5. Penn hasn't won a fucking game, I feel like, since 2023. 8 straight losses for the Quakers. It's got to be the one, right?
And they're laying. How many are they laying?
6.5, though, man.
Oh yeah, Penn's a lock. Penn's
right?
a lock.
They're 1-9 on the road this season.
Yeah, Penn's gonna drill them. They're telling you. Their last win was against Dartmouth by 30.
Let's go.
Penn, lock it up.
Lay the 6.5. The Brown guys are heading to Columbia. Columbia's laying 3.5. Columbia won by 14 on February 10th. Give me Brown.
Keep this lock train going, baby. Brown guys, baby. Brown's better than Columbia. They're more athletic.
You fly solo. You fly solo here.
Brown, baby. Brown guys.
Marist is laying 7.5 at Manhattan. I was just on Hoops Peterson tonight talking about this game, and I cringed when he forced me to pick this one.
Oh God.
So, in case the folks don't know, I have bet Manhattan a few times in their 6-game losing streak. And it's not only that they lose, it's that they lose by like 20 points higher than the number.
Yeah.
Which makes me terrified because I think Marist is a lot better than Manhattan. But I hate laying 7.5 in an MAAC game. Give me Manhattan. No bet. What are you doing here?
No. I'm going to take the points, but Manhattan's just – they're young, man.
They're tough young. Right now.
I can't bet them.
We got a rivalry game. Niagara at Canisius. They stormed the court, didn't they? When Niagara was hosting Canisius, right?
Yes.
Revenge is on the mind. You don't just walk into the Coastler Athletic Center, without a plan to grab a Milky Way from the vending machine at halftime. All right. Golden Grapes are 6-3 at home. They're 3-7 their last 10, but they're 6-3 at home. But the Purple Eagles are on fire right now.
Longest road win streak.
So why is Niagara only laying 1.5? Give me Canisius. No bet.
So it opened Canisius -1, flipped Give me Niagara, lock it up. My guys are going to go into fucking the Golden Grits and fucking get it done. Niagara, Viagra, let's go again.
You're the Greg Paulus.
You're fucking good on the road, man.
I'm actually going to ride with MAAC on this one. I don't have a ton of locks today. Cocktail Napkin has Niagara -5, so let's go.
Phoenix alive.
It's a rivalry game. All it needs to win is by a possession. We're fine.
St. Peter's is catching 2.5 at Mount St. Mary's.
Ooh.
Give me Mount St. Mary's. I feel decent about this. This might be a lock for me. Check the picks page. What are you doing here?
What did they do the first meeting? So St. Peter's won the first meeting by 6. They've won back-to-back games, including a nice comeback against Iona. Mount St. Mary's lost back-to-back road spots. I think we should ride with the Mount, man.
Let's bet it.
Let's go. Bet Mount St. Mary's.
Mount St. Mary's -2.5. Ride. Let's go. Game of the day, in my opinion. Yale is at Cornell. Cornell's laying 1.5. This is the top 2 teams currently in the Ivy. Cornell's 9-1 in their last 10. They're also 9-1 at home. Yale is 8-5 on the road, but 9-1 in their last 10. Both teams are 9-1 in their last 10. I don't know what the fuck to do. All I can tell you is this: I'm excited to watch the entire game. If you dive into the stats, Yale the more balanced team, but Cornell's offense is insane. Give me the big red -1.5.
I think Yale's the best team in this league, and they're off a loss. So I'm getting them as a dog. I think the wrong team's favored. I'm going to lock Yale. I think Yale wins outright.
I don't know how the fuck you're locking that one. No
best
lock.
team in the league.
I don't know that I agree. Moneyline Mac. Lock it up. Yale plus 1.5. Princeton, who's still in that mix, is going to Harvard, who's also in 4th place. These Ivy League Friday games are fire. Princeton drilled Harvard on January 6th. I think it was like a 41-point win.
Yeah, they killed them.
Give me Harvard in the points at home. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, they're off the big win, so I'll take Harvard, but Harvard's been fucking
Still
ass.
no bet. Still no bet for me. Yeah. Now this is a bet. I'm in love. I'm looking. I've said this for months that I'm looking at real estate in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Did you see the video they put out? Did Noah? Did you see the video?
Yep.
With the play on Major League.
Yeah. Because I can still show it from Twitter, but I don't have it downloaded. I'll grab it in a second.
It's okay. Try to grab that. I'll just start talking random stuff. You guys ever play Clue? Who's your favorite character? You a Colonel Mustard? They don't even. I tried to play Clue recently. Clue recently is horrible. Clue recently, they ruined all the coolness of the characters. Before Colonel Mustard had a fucking cigarette in his mouth, he looked like a fucking kind of a badass. Now,
I actually agree with Colby on this take too.
Yeah, they've ruined the Clue characters.
They got rid of Miss White too.
That's what I'm saying, because it's white. You know what I mean?
White. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can't touch anything. You got to stay. They got all the shit. They like I played recently. Where did I play this at? I don't remember. I was somewhere where I played a game of Clue, and every character sucks. They ruined every fucking character. They ruined every fucking character, and they made him like a cartoon character. Like my cards, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Before it looked like a human. It looked like a human that you would run into on the streets.
I still have an old game where it's like the mini actual fucking weapons. You got a mini lead pipe, a mini revolver.
Yes. Now they don't even have. Dude, they didn't even have the fucking revolver. They didn't even have the revolver.
The revolver's gone from the game.
Yes,
the revolver is still in mine.
What I'm telling you, I played it in the past year.
Nathan Cerna also brings up Chutes and Ladders. It's now Snakes and Slides or something like that. I don't know.
They fucked up. They fucked up. Guess who?
Everything
too.
up.
Yeah, it's insane, man.
I might have fucked up the new name, but it's not the same. All right.
The thing that drives me crazy about this is to think that someone connected the dots and said, we can't have the revolver. Someone's going to play Clue and shoot up a classroom. That's never been the reason. That's never, ever been the reason. The main reason's been shitty parenting, and they've ignored their kids forever. But we like to blame. I could go on. Just the amount of people.
Would you like to stop? I have the video.
No. Let's go on. The amount of people that were blaming. I remember this big thing on blaming the movie Matrix for the first shooting in fucking Colorado. What was that? Columbine. The amount of stupidity in the world is insane. The amount of stupidity in the world. Let's get the revolver out of Clue.
They also
because
got poison.
Someone's going to connect the dots on that.
Poison out of Clue too.
Yeah. Just ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous to think that those two. Anyway, where are we at?
Asks, how many mass shootings has the game of Clue caused?
That's what I'm saying. Mrs. Peacock, she caused a lot of fucking mass shootings. People don't know that. You got to go deep on the internet for that page. All right. Yeah, they ruined it. They ruined it though. Peacock, come on.
All right, would you like to see this Green Bay video?
I don't even want to do the podcast anymore. What have we done to this world?
How the fuck was this the thing that was on the top of your mind? All I needed was 20, 30 seconds.
I don't even know, dude. I haven't slept. Like I said, I don't even know. I was just fucking around. But
all right, let's pull it up.
I just find our world stupid. It's very stupid.
Very stupid. Here we go.
Yes. YouTube.com/The College Experience.
We're Northeast Wisconsin's Division I college basketball team.
But since we haven't won a league title in over 10 years, no one even recognizes it. Not even in our own hometown.
That's why we carry our trusted cheesehead. No matter how far we are out of first place, it's cool. It keeps us from getting blocked out of our favorite restaurants and hotels, such as Hagemeister. So if you're looking for some rivalry clout, come walk the Christmas weekend with other cheeseheads.
Look what it's done for us. People still don't recognize us, but
we're contenders now. Rock the dress. There's no doubt about it.
Unbelievable. Hey, Green Bay, let me tell you something. If you need an audio guy, I got you. But
dude, Sundance Wick's coming in there now. He's like, we're contenders now. That was so fun.
That's the best.
That was great.
Dude, they're gonna win by 50 tomorrow. They're gonna win by 50. You can't drop that
you
video
can't lose after doing that video, right? You can't
Green Bay. Let's lock up Green Bay. National TV game. Fort Wayne, full goal. Let's go.
This is a lock.
Green Bay, baby.
All day. Triple. Is this triple?
Yeah,
is this triple lock?
Let's go. Yeah, PFW has been my number one fade in the horizon. Let's go.
Great fucking work, if I may say so. Great fucking work. Yeah. Sometimes, I was just talking a lot of shit about the world, but sometimes the world gives you gems like that. All right.
They've also had 10 days off. They've had 10 days off to prepare for this game. They're gonna fuck up Fort Wayne.
That's what I'm saying. Keep on fighting. You never know. Professor Plum, motherfuckers. Toledo, I got a lock here. Toledo is getting is laying 4.5 at Bowling Green. I think Bowling Green, unfortunately, Toledo had back-to-back rivalry games. That's never fun. Yeah. All right. The Battle of I-75, they go to Bowling Green, and Bowling Green just got upset in the look-ahead spot. No. Bowling Green, plus 160 tomorrow. They're hitting this. They're winning this thing. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm with you. Bowling Green all day, baby. Let's go.
Yes. Toledo has their missile aimed at 50-yard line of Bowling Green's stadium. It's a great rivalry. If you don't know the history, folks, this is why we love college sports. Battle of I-75. Football, basketball. I don't give a shit if it's badminton. All right, it's fun. Don't fuck with it. You hear that? You hear that, Sankey? Don't fuck with it. Youngstown State's laying 2.5 at Milwaukee. Oof. This game's underrated. Yeah. Underrated fun game here. Give me Milwaukee plus 2.5. No lock.
So they just played a couple weeks ago. The game went to overtime. I kind of like Milwaukee here because Youngstown plays Green Bay on Sunday.
All right, I can bet.
But I'm not going to bet it. I think Youngstown is the best team, but it's a tough spot.
Duquesne's at Fordham. Duquesne's laying 2.5. CJ Sullivan, Duquesne grad, told me today. Colby, don't bet Duquesne. He's terrified of this matchup. Terrified of this matchup with his Dukes.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. I will listen to my friend's advice since he's plugged in. Give me Fordham plus 2.5. What are you doing here?
Lock. Dude, this line is telling you everything. I'm with TJ. National TV game Friday night in the Bronx.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Outright.
Let's do it.
Duquesne's been playing well. They're gonna get shit on here.
I got another lock. I feel pretty good about it. Quinnipiac, the Aqueduct, has lost 2 straight. If you go back a couple weeks ago, everyone in the chat was claiming them to be the next. It was like they were saying the whole Quinnipiac team was full of Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. They were saying. No. Fairfield's coming in there and winning tomorrow. I'm taking the 2.5. I'm riding the plus 125. Get this Quinnipiac Aqueduct bullshit out of here. Fairfield's been the better team all year. I've been waiting for it. 3. Can you say 3 losses in a row?
Yep. Lock up Fairfield. Let's go. I'm with you.
Oh, it comes tumbling down. There. Bobcats. Yes, Aqueduct, get the fuck out of here. Know your role. Final game of the night, Nevada, San Jose State. Hoops was asking me about this. I do like the over here because San Jose State's defense has been horrible. I don't normally play totals that much, but I think over is a safer play than this. But I will lean Nevada minus the points just because San Jose State has looked like ass lately. Don't feel confident on this. No lock, but the over. I might bet the over. What are you doing here?
No lock. I'll take San Jose State. This line's weird. Why is it not like 14?
Yeah, that's fair. All right, that's our slate. Best play of the night.
Hey, Colby, here's a good comment for you to read.
I was asleep and I heard the lock music. I haven't slept in my bed with my wife since I started following the show. I'm blaming my divorce on all 3 of you. Shout out to Warren. She never really loved you if she's not going to let you enjoy our show. All right. Better to get through that shit then. You know what I mean? Better to get through that shit. But we appreciate you tuning in each and every night. And I have no idea if she really loves you or not. She probably loves you just because to me, if I'm checking off boxes here, it seems like you're a grade A motherfucker. All right. Cause you're staying up late watching the show. Gotta be cool. You know what I mean? There's not many
loyal if he's tuning into us every
day. I'm saying you got loyalty on your side. You know, you put your priorities first, which I appreciate because priorities is making money because we all know she's going to love you more if you make more money. And this is a show about money. So we are very grateful. And yeah, Cannabis Capper says my wife's a huge Colby fan. Appreciate that. We could talk more about board games on the next episode, but I know people still want to talk about they still want part 1 of the animal talk, which we plan to release in April. Top play of the night. I honestly thought to me, it's either Bowling Green or Akron. I thought those were the ones that jumped out to me the most.
I
think it's Bowling Green.
Yeah. I like Bowling
And I
Green
think it's
better too.
and I think that's a money line play.
Yeah. Just the only thing with Akron, and I like Akron too, but it is a rivalry. But I do like them as a bounce back, better roster. Kent State has they're not the same team. But another one I like is I like Fairfield, man. I like Fairfield at Quinnipiac.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I do too. I mean,
You're gonna get that done at the Aqueduct.
I would probably put the MAAC ones first, just because the MAAC historically has been a real bitch. But
that was a good comment, Colby.
My wife's boyfriend is a huge TCE fan. Well, maybe you tail our plays and the line moves up and he loses all of his money.
Yeah.
Maybe just punch him in the, or you punch him in the face. That's always
that'll work.
Yeah.
Look,
Knock
when you're
him
playing,
out.
what does Mike Tyson says? Everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face.
Or Mac. I mean, maybe he's a Julio follower. If he's a Julio follower, then he can lose some money, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Julio.
But I believe the plan is, if you never have a plan, your first plan should be punch someone in the face. Always believe that too. Shout out to Clark, who says Breaking Bad Hungry Hippo did not lead to the obesity problem. Exactly. This is exactly what I mean. Clark. See, Clark gets it.
Next time on the College Experience.
He gets it though. This is why I love Clark. You know what I mean? He's a fucking great guy. Like, I know I'd be friends with this guy. He gets it, because that's it. He could write stand up. I'm telling you, he could write stand up. He gets it. Noah, what's your top play?
Green Bay. Cocktail Napkins got a -6.5. I mean, you cannot make that video and then lose your next game. That's just the rules. So
that is true.
Phoenix.
Love that play.
Phoenix rise.
All right, folks. Tomorrow we're gonna go early. Why? Because there's 7 million games on Saturday, so we're gonna try to go at like 7:30 ish. I know I have a show before. Oh no, I'm not. Actually, we're gonna have to go later. I'm on SGP their show on VSiN right around then. All right, so we'll go somewhere around 8:00 Pacific. Damn it.
Our shows are going to collide.
Dude, their things keep doing this. You know, the SGP show's earlier now, and I'm on that for a few segments. It's fucking up the whole routine's fucked up right now. The whole routine. I haven't slept in fucking weeks. I don't know what's going on in the world. Let's talk board games. You ever play Kerplunk? Kerplunk underrated.
No, I've never heard of Kerplunk.
No. They probably stopped making that, huh?
And I have a lot of board game experience too.
Really? Like, it's like you draw straws and the marbles could fall down. You know what I mean? Like,
probably before my time.
There was a great game that I played called Chug-a-Lug. Can we look that up, Noah, really quick? Chug-a-Lug. This was in the 80s. Right? Try to find this board game. And Trevor knows what I'm talking about. Kerplunk is underrated. Kerplunk was a fun game. Just saying. I don't know how it didn't hold up. I go into every fucking brewery and there's a million fucking games, but never Kerplunk. All right? Someone's failing. Chug-a-Lug was a game that I highly recommend. What else do we have out there? There was that game that was like a marble on a maze on like a wooden box. Fuck was that called? You know what I'm talking about? And you could like tilt the wooden box.
Is this what you're talking about?
Chug-a-Lug, yes. Can you get the the box cover though? Either. No. Get the box cover if you can.
Yeah, I couldn't even see
someone's post was Chug-a-Lug belongs in a museum. That I agree. Look at that box cover. This is a drinking board game, and it's absolutely fantastic. No. Hold on, go back down, Noah. That's it right there. The to the right, the red Chug-a-Lug. You got it right now. You got it on there right now. Yeah,
I had it on.
This game's a fun one. Get yourself out there. Get some Chug-a-Lug. It's still out there. You can find it somewhere. You're probably gonna have to overpay for the fucking thing because they're not making it.
If this is a board game that's drinking, people make board games
from like the 70s. From the 70s.
Okay.
Absolutely. I promise you, there's not a part where you have to eat muff. But
I'm just saying, like my college group had a board game that we'd play almost every night we went out, and it was whatever similar. This sounds like
no, but this was like it's like Candyland or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Ours is the same thing.
Yeah, with the drink.
Yeah.
Well, they ripped off Chug-a-Lug. So once again, your generation lacks creativity, lacks anything. I'm joking, buddy. Yeah. We'll get you that prostitute in Vegas, folks. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. We're on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Any board game talk and tag us on it on Twitter. We love to answer your questions regarding top board games. Personally, Mac, how do you feel about Monopoly? You a Monopoly?
I love Monopoly.
Yeah, it is a good game, Monopoly. Right?
Yeah, it's a good game.
Now, did you always you have a strategy?
Monopoly never fucking ends. The strategy is just last longer than the other opponent.
It's a millennial right there.
Yeah. That's why he's never seen Ace Ventura. It's too long of a movie with 90 minutes. It's fucking 90 minutes.
He's like, that guy, give me the picks.
Yeah, Noah, have you ever played Risk?
Oh God, Ray, he could do Risk.
Yeah, I know of Risk. I actually kind of enjoy the strategy in Risk. Monopoly, it's a roll of the fucking dice and you land on the.
No, you have a strategy. Look. Me.
Let's just end this fucking show. No, you're not going to
own the railroads. I like to own all the fucking railroads. You're not traveling anywhere.
But then, all right? Guess what? You have to land on a railroad first to own all the railroads, right?
There's still strategy. There's still strategy involved. All right. It's still strategy. This fucking guy over here. All right. He bothers me. You know what I mean? Go have some diarrhea. All right. Give Noah Bieniek a follow. All right. At Noah B77_. Don't worry. He's a great guy. We'll get him that prostitute. Appreciate all your donations. Moneyline Mac's on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Appreciate all 290 or 300 people, whatever that were in here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you really want to help us besides Noah Bieniek's prostitute, you can hit that subscribe button. And that's like getting us a prostitute in a way, because we're kind of taken. So if you hit that subscribe button, in your head just say, I got Dundee a prostitute. Boom. I got Mac a prostitute. All right. Until next time, folks. Well, check out. Are you guys going live on the Big 12, right?
Yep, tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, actually.
Check out that. Just dropped a college football experience episode. Just dropped a college baseball experience episode this weekend. Got some great games. East Carolina's about to fuck up North Carolina and their wine and cheese crowd. I don't know. We're gonna come in there and drink their fucking little shitty stadium right under the table. They just don't know. Stay tuned for that on the college baseball experience. And also check out the FCS college football experience. We're going to be going live tomorrow talking top transfer gets. Check out the Sports Gambling Podcast. Check out the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. We keep rocking here. We got a lot of good shit. Until next time, folks, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.